Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Today is Wednesday. Um, Today I had fears. I had fears because I believe I've lost total restriction. I know that I told you I was at 5.4, but really I look back and I'm at 5.5 cc's. And I've been here for quite a while, for months. Actually, the last time I actually had a fill was, if you give me a moment, I'll tell you. Hold on. Because I have everything on my channel, so all I have to do is I go back and look at my channel and stuff like that, and it'll tell you all of my fill adjustments and the dates and stuff like that, and how many cc's I am and on what particular date. So the last time I had a fill was on March 26th. So I haven't gotten a fill, and I've been pretty much, doing good. I have somewhat of restriction, but when I don't have restriction at all is when I'm able to eat every 2 hours, and I've been hungry so often. It's scary, and it's scaring the hell out of me. You see, because for me there was always two types of restriction. There's a restriction where it controls your hunger, and then there's a restriction where it prevents you from, eating a certain portion. 2-3 bites, you're done. Okay, so I'm at that point where the restriction for me is not getting hungry so often and controlling, my appetite. And I'm at that point where I'm not able to control it anymore. And, every 2 hours, I'm like, what the hell? I'm hungry again. And it's like, I just, text Wendy and I'm like, I'm thinking like, my stomach is like thinking like a fat person, like, or the old me where I'm hungry all the time. And I'm like, I want to eat everything in sight, So it's scaring the hell out of me. So what I did was schedule for a fill adjustment. I had originally set it for January 11th. That was the closest available appointment. I really wanted it this month in December, but they were completely booked. So, I called today and I said, listen, you need to push this up. Of course, me being with my fears and stuff like that, because I'm like, well, anyway, they pushed it up to January 6th, okay, which is my Surgiversary date, coincidentally. I didn't even, say what date I wanted or anything, but so that's going to be my 2-year Surgiversary, and I'm going in for a lap band fill. Not looking to get up to 6 cc's. I don't want to go there. Probably 5.7, 5.8, I think would be what would be called my sweet spot. So I think by like the slightest little, fill that you get makes a huge difference, and that's what I want. But other than that, I've been having also a hard time, I guess, putting my weight back down. I went up all the way to like 158 the other day, coming from 153 I think last week. But it partially it had to do with me getting my menstrual cycle, but I've been trying to get it back down, and I'm down to like 156 this morning. But when I don't, by this time Wednesday, I usually go back down to like 154. So, for me, like, not getting it back down is like pretty scary. I still have a whole bunch of fears. The fear of like, gaining weight, the fear of not maintaining my weight. So when I'm up there in the numbers, for me, the norm is to stay between like 152 to like 155. If I stay between those numbers, I'm good. But if I stay there, if I stay at 156 to like 158 a couple of days, then I'm like, okay, what's going on? So, and it's like, if I'm up there in the numbers and I'm like, and I'm getting hungry all the time and like, snacking here and there, it's like, what's going on? And it's like, it's scaring the hell out of me. So yeah, I have that fill adjustment on January 6th, the same day as my Surgiversary, so it's time. And I also scheduled my appointment as well with my plastic surgeon to take care of my love handles, which is his revision to do. at no cost, of course, because they were supposed to do it from the very beginning, but wasn't able because of my infection. So I have what's called dog ears, which is very common after a tummy tuck. I still have those like little love handles, and he's gonna go in and revise it. Part of me feels like a failure or like taking the easy way out, because I am gonna go ahead and do it. I've tried. Give me one moment. Hold on. You know, I've tried numerous times, you know, trying to take care of it and stuff, but still not being, you know, still not able to take care of it on my own. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Like I said, there's still like hesitation to do it, and being like, oh, am I taking the easy way? I always question myself. That's one thing. I always question myself. Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? But sometimes when I do look at myself and everything is so perfect, because I swear I do love my body, and I do have the dream body that I've always dreamed about, you know. And it was like like I say, it's like, you know, when you look at people on TV, I always admired like cheerleaders and stuff like that, and having that perfect body, and it's like, wow, now I have that, or whatever. And if like, and sometimes I look in the mirror and I'd be like, you know, if only this was corrected, you know, my sides. So I always find myself doing that and stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. And that's scheduled for the 18th. And talking about that, you know, with me losing all the weight in 2009 and 2010, I also start to think about, what am I going to do now that I lost all the weight? You know, it's like, okay, so what now, right? And then I start thinking, I'm like, well, I've done this. I've done, you know, I've done my eyes laserly, which came out great. That was another thing I forgot to say in my last video, that I did my eyes in Colombia. I did what's called interlace, and it was one of the best things I did. That came out wonderful, and that was another thing I did not regret from doing out there. Very high tech, very high tech. And I could see 2020, it's perfect. I did my eyes, I did, you know, my teeth whitening, you know. I've done things from doing my my eyebrows tattoos, and then I started thinking, I'm like, Mel, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like substitute for losing all the weight? Like now that you're thinking, now what do you think? Are you like trying to be perfect and trying? It's just a whole bunch of things running through my head, and I'm probably like blabbing away in this video. But these are the things that I'm thinking, you know. And it's like, you know, well, today I have a consultation to be able like to fix my face and clear out my acne and stuff. You're not going to be able to see it in this video. I hide it pretty good with makeup and everything. But, you know, it's just like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it's just a feeling. It's like when you lose all the weight and you've accomplished one of your biggest goals, you start to say, well, what now? What am I gonna do? You know, it's like something else is missing. You know, it's like you're never satisfied. So those are the things that are running through my head today. And I also have fears of like, I really want to do a marathon next year, between April and May. Debating between New York and New Jersey. But it's like, that's also another fear of mine. It's like, Mel, can you do it? Mel, can you push yourself to do this? Can you actually run this? This is so big, you know? It's just about fears and like, what now? You know, now that 2011 is around the corner. But anyway, that's my thoughts and for today. And I wanted to go ahead and share it with you, even though I probably like, oh my god, why did I post this? But whatever, this is me. Alright guys, have a good day. Bye.